Everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and I am so glad that you are here this week. By seeing my face and hearing my voice, you know it is Friday, and that means we survived Monday through Friday. That's right, today, week 3 of hashtag Rain to Rainbows 2025. You are missing week 2 because I did not go live last week. But we are going to make up for it with some fun tonight. So I hope that you have your favorite beverage of choice, you have your feet kicked up, you've picked your craft. Maybe you are crocheting on the couch. Maybe you are diamond painting. Maybe you're sipping some tea and just watching me on the big screen. Who knows? But I am so glad that you are here. So, Muttnut, so good to see you. Hey, Annette, welcome, welcome. Don P, good to see you. Sarah's in the house. Happy Friday. Hi, Mary. I'm so glad that you are here. Rhonda, mwah, love you, girl. Hey, William, with Diamonds Around the World. Great to see you. Courtney's in the house. Hey, Billy. What's up? Hey, Charlene, good to see you. Goopy Guy, welcome, welcome. She is one of our members and she gets to see the behind the scenes fun things. So does Rhonda. Hey, Amy, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you had a much better Friday. Excuse me. Hi, Cat here in Chaos. Welcome to the week. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, Billy is having dinner. Hi, Dad. Good to see you. Hey, Laurel. Hey, Linda. What's up? Yes. So I still have my cold. I still have my cough. Sometimes I can catch and mute before I cough my head off. I will do my absolute best. I have my cough drops here. I have my water here. It has been a nightmare trying to get over all this ick, but I am so glad to be here. Hey, Sue, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't seen it already, a couple hours ago, I released a DAC sneak peek from the amazing Teresa Dunnett. Hugh McManus, that is a long name. That's okay. I'm sitting there going, you know what? All the assassinators have 3 names. Does that mean that she no. She is amazing. If you want to see this, go check it out after the live. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, Dawn, doesn't help with the blooming. Jenny, you can't have the cold. Okay, oh my gosh. No, 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 no. You aren't allowed to have it. Hey, Diamond Paint Carolyn, so good to see you. All right, so tonight we're going to look at the fabulous things that you guys are doing over at Creative Craft Addiction. So if you want to go throw over either on the post I just posted, or if don't just catch the measles. Yeah, I have all my shots, so hopefully I won't. Or if you want to just throw it in the main group, that's fine. We're going to look at them, but I want to show mine. This is my Bella Selvina. It is turning, oh, it almost looks like she has a black eye. She doesn't have a black eye. So it is turning out so pretty. I have not really worked a lot on it because of being ill, but I'm sorry, I do not have my crafts with Crashly on here right now. Release papers, but I am absolutely loving it. The colors are vibrant and bright. The drills are very pretty. I am waiting, actually, though. The reason I don't have all of the umbrella done is I am waiting for my Tmall DP with Sparklers order that I placed from you guys who so lovingly helped donate after my doggy passed away. So I put in a small order and I hope to fill in this with some fairy dust. So I'm super excited. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is what I'm working on. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Yes, it's pretty and shiny. The facets in it help make it beautiful. It does come with 3 ABs and 2 of the fairy dust, and I have an affiliate link down below if you guys want to go check out Bella Savina. She is our canvas sponsor for the hashtag Rain to Rainbows. So I put on the thumbnail Rodeo Clown. Why do you think I put Rodeo Clown? There were no animals this week, thank goodness, at work, but I had supervision with my boss last Thursday. Well, a week before yesterday. And I sit down, lean back in the chair, and start laughing. And she's like, "How's it going?" I said, "I have my new job description. My new job description is I am not a clinical program director slash therapist, trauma therapist. I am a rodeo clown." And she started laughing. She's like, "What? What in the world?" I said, "Yep, I have decided that is what the real job description is for my job." Excuse me. Basically, I feel like I'm this painted up person who's smiling, running around this rodeo with bulls chasing me, trying to fling me up into the stands. And then when I fall, people are laughing at me. And sometimes I get stuck in the barrel and I'm going woo down the hill like a cartoon in a barrel, and then I get out and I'm dizzy and I fall over and the bull hits me and cowboys are running around, and it's a circus. It's a circus. And she's like, "Well, the next time we meet, you need to dress the part." Like, oh gosh. Okay. So I was going to come yesterday when I had supervision, and I was going to wear my clown nose, but my nose is so sore from blowing it that I haven't. So my plan is to find my clown nose, and next Thursday when I have supervision with her, to wear the clown nose into our supervision and see if she remembers. We will see. We will see. Um, yes. I have one client in a residential who, this is the client that just goes AWOL. He is a very sweet, sweet individual. And today our work was closed for Good Friday, but I still needed to see him because I see him on Fridays. So I messaged him yesterday that I was going to go see him today at 11 o'clock. So then today around 10, I message again, just, "Hey, a reminder, I'll be there around 11." And then he started messaging me back that I don't need to see the crazy doctor. You're the crazy doctor. If you think I'm crazy, then put me in the hospital. And I'm like, this is gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day. So I messaged back and just all the affirmation and validation and so much I care because I really do. He is somebody who's just precious, and said that I was going to come anyway and that it was his choice whether he needed to see me or not. So I show up and then I go into the house and I knock on the door of the room he's in and I open it. I'm like, "Hey, it's Jennifer." And he's just like, "No, see you." Because he doesn't speak English, but he knew the words "no, see you." And he's like, "No, see you." It's like, "All right. I just wanted to say hi and that I'm here for you and here to support you." He's like, "No, see you." Okay. I feel affirmed. Thankfully, I don't need to find out whether I'm a good therapist or not through some of my clients. But no, take the cake. So then I go back out, and the staff members that are in the house there because they have to be, they've got, it's pouring buckets, like buckets of rain. Sorry, I have like an eyelash in my eye. And thank you. I'm glad you see me, Rhonda. Hey, Graham, so good to see you. So I'm like, I don't want to go back outside because it's literally the sky is talking about rain. And they were watching one of the judge shows, you know, the judge shows that are on in the middle of the day. I think it was Judge Brown, actually. And I was like, hey, I'll sit with you and watch this. Excuse me. And they're like, come on over. So I didn't, but it was just funny. Hey, Emma's in the house. She's been a member for 2 years, Emma. Congratulations. Yes, in that storm, Amy is from my area. It was cats and dogs and turkeys and seagulls and whatever animal falls from the sky was falling from the sky. Um, but I left and I was like, oh, I want some cheese sticks from Arby's. Some cheese sticks. So I went to Arby's and I had messaged my husband and was like, hey, I'm getting some cheese sticks from Arby's. Do you want anything? And he didn't answer me back, and he didn't answer me back. And so then I pull over in the parking lot of Arby's and I call him because he had to work today. And so he answered, and he was on a one-on-one with, I think, his boss. But I was like, hey, I'm getting cheese sticks and a shake from Arby's. Do you want anything? And he's like, yeah. So he puts in his order. Dipitide says she should have informed me. I would have joined a cloudy with Rhonda. There you go. Orcas, yes, like the Dakota canvas. Exactly, Dawn. Exactly. Um, so I got me some cheese sticks from Arby's and one of their mint Andes shakes, and I headed home. And then I diamond painted for a little bit, but actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to lie to you. I did my video for the sneak peek, and then I was working. I had to take the car in for an oil change. So I took that car in for an oil change and started working on some retreat things. And then the Wi-Fi at the car place stopped working, so I had to stop all the retreat things. And then when I came home, I was like, you know what? I've not done anything for me. And today's my day off. So I'm going to diamond paint. So I diamond painted. Yeah, so when they do, that's what my husband gets, the Jamocha shakes. But because it's March and April, they have the Andes mint shakes, and I love Andes mint. So yeah, I diamond painted a little bit, and then my son came home and we played and played. He stole a toy. Oh my Lanta, my son stole a toy from daycare. Yes. Around the holidays, our daycare provider sends home these little baggies for kids, and they're usually some fun little thing that she's made. My husband picked him up, and it was the daycare provider and her husband are, hey, Tanis, hi, Momo, and Michelle, everyone coming in. So it's, before Easter, and the daycare provider and her husband are both providers. They're both licensed. And so sometimes if she has a doctor's appointment, whatever, she'll text us and just say, my husband will be there for pickup. And he's a really great guy too. So my husband goes and he's like, yeah, Mr. So and so is the one that was there. And he's like, little man had this bunny and it played music. And I guess he snuck it out. And my husband was thinking, well, I didn't know if it was the daycare toy, or I didn't know if it was a bunny, because it looks like this bunny, alien bunny. Um, so I didn't know if she had given it to him, and it was the husband that was there, so I didn't ask. Oh my gosh, this thing is so annoying. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And so my husband comes down the stairs here into the family room, and I hear the bunny from a mile away. And the little man is just smiling from ear to ear with this little bunny. Hold on, let me grab it. I'm going to grab this bunny and you guys can look at it. I'm grabbing the bunny. You're coming with me in my ear. Where's the bunny? Where's the bunny? So then when I looked at the bunny closer, it's a Fisher Price bunny. It's very worn, so I knew it wasn't a new toy. This is the bunny. Yeah. Yes. So he was smiling ear to ear and he was holding this all night and playing it all night. You guys ready? I'm going to play it for you. You ready? It's a bag. Fisher Price. Let's dance. Let's move. Oh my gosh. I'll turn it off. But it plays through over and over and over again, and it still lights up. And every time I turn it off, he would turn it back on, and he's holding it like this. And he's like walking around the basement in our family room here. He would not let it go. So I messaged the daycare provider and was like, um, I said, I think little man stole a toy. We'll bring it back on Monday. And she's like, he's so sneaky. So, yes, I have to take this back. It goes, let's sing our colors. Red, I think it's like red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Don't forget purple, it's a color too. Oh my gosh. Right for a dance. Exactly. So, yeah, you don't think the daycare police will be knocking on our door like the Gerber crew? Yes, remember the Gerber crew? Ah, that's so funny. Um, so yes, my son stole a toy. This is his first thieving. I remember when I stole something. I think mom and dad, if you're still in the chat, I think you remember this. There was a place called Zondervan's Family Bookstore. It was on the second floor of the mall where I was from. Does he sing with it? No, not yet, Dawn. Not yet. And I remember you go up the escalators and there's the Zondervan and they had this like kids section in the back we'd always go to when my parents were looking at the books and everything. But um at the checkout, they had these little bins right at 4 or 5-year-old kid level. And they were like little toppers for pencils, like the little erasers or little stickers or little like Applejack balls and just all these little trinkets. And while my parents were checking out, this is like a Christian Bible store, right? I stole from a Bible store. I'm having some of these things sticking out of my pocket. And I can't remember if it was while we were walking out of the mall or once we got to the car. And I started pulling these things out. My parents are like, where did you get that? So I had to go back into, they took me back into the store and I had to put them all like up on the counter and like apologize that I stole from the Bible store. I was like, oh, yeah, Dad, I had my little mitts full. I know. It was like, they're right there. Seriously. Oh, Momo says, well, as long as it goes off on its own, she had something similar. Yeah, I don't know. I had my mitts full. My mom loves to tell that story, but yeah. So my son is following in my footsteps. He's a klepto. He stole from the daycare. This little like alien bunny. That thankfully has an on-off button. If it didn't have an off button, I don't know what I'd be doing. No. Oh, excuse me. So one of the things that you get to see when you're a member is you get to see cute little pictures of little man as he grows. And I'm going to post a photo. I don't know, Amy, I'll have to ask my mom. Mom, did they forgive me? One of the photos I'm going to post for members is my daughter and I on our Working on College apps. We went and saw the Easter Bunny. Yes. So I'm going to post that picture and I'm going to share that little story in text for you guys. So if you remember, you'll get to see that this weekend. That's going to be my Easter post is we went and saw the Easter Bunny. Yes, my 17-year-old and I saw the Easter Bunny, and there's a funny story behind it. So funny. So yes, we're gonna post that. My mom says, "You were so sweet. You thought these toys were there for the taking." I did. They're right there. And I had no concept of money. I mean, that was back when like the ATM machines were popping up everywhere. And I just thought like not money didn't grow on trees, money came out of the machine. Like you put your card in and money pops out. I didn't realize you had to earn the money and the money had to go in the bank and you couldn't pull money out if money wasn't in the bank. ATMs used to be able to take fives, tens, and twenties out. And so I remember when I got my first bank account and I had some money in the bank, I could walk up the street with the ATM and get $5 out and then keep walking down to the Taco Bell and I could get three tacos for $1. They were 24 cents a piece. And then they were 29 cents. And then they got over that. And yeah, the turkeys are going to be so jealous. I'm going to go see the bunnies. Yeah, exactly. I think the turkeys are going to come eventually. Now that the weather's getting better, we're going to see the turkeys soon. The deer are there. Remember I told you guys about the deer. I haven't seen any for a while though. My mom says they forgave me because their friend was the manager. Yeah. Thank goodness. I mean, who steals from a Bible store? Momo says that we'll tell my daughter we had no money and she would say use the plastic thing. Well, now the big thing is my daughter will be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out to Chipotle with my friend." And my husband's like, "You got any money?" She's like, "Well, can you just transfer it from my account and Venmo it to me?" And I'm like, "Girl, do you know how much money's in your account? You, you need to watch your account. Yes, you need to log in and see how much you have." Exactly. Woo! I'm excited. Our new therapist started this week. So that means that the work can now trickle down to the people that it's supposed to, which means that her supervisor can actually supervise, which then means I can actually go back to my job instead of her job. So I'm super excited about that. And then I'm not supposed to have clients. I'm supposed to be like slowly getting rid of them, like not kicking them out the door, but as they um, start transitioning out, not picking up any new clients, they're coming back. Oh my Lanta. Okay, so one of my clients I haven't seen for 2 to 3 months. She needed more substantial assistance and so went into something. Does she get to wear a clown nose too? I don't know. She might. Maybe like Clown Day. Is there a National Clown Day? Somebody Google that and look that up for me. And we'll have a National Clown Day. Um, and so I thought, okay, once she's out of inpatient, then she'll be assigned to a different therapist. She won't see anyone but me. Oh, I didn't have the heart to say no. Then I have another client whose insurance lapsed. And right now, because of all the funding, we can't take anybody pro bono. And so closed his account. And I just got a message last Tuesday, this past week, Tuesday, that he now has his insurance back and he's not doing well and wants to come back and see me. I'm still debating on that one. I might give that one to somebody else. Um, because my job's like 45 to 60 hours a week, and that doesn't include um, clients. I'm not supposed to have clients. But I did say by taking the position I did back in October that I want to have at least 2 to 3 clients because I want to stay sharp and I want to make sure I keep my therapy skills alive and well and not all dusty. Rhonda, she went and found International Clown Week is celebrated every August 1st through the 7th to recognize the effort clowns across the world put in just to make people laugh. Well, we'll just have to do something about that. Did you know that I think it's what, April? April. April is like Friendship Month. So happy Friendship. Speaking of my bestie friend, House with Crashly just walked in. I was just thinking about you. Well, no, Pennywise is not invited. No, 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 no. I'm not a big clown fan. That's why I said rodeo clown, because I feel like a rodeo clown is not scary. Um, yes, that's just saying. Just saying. All right, let's see what else we got here. I think we need to go over and look at what you guys are doing, Rain to Rainbows. Do, 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 do. Before I do that, I want to make an announcement. I made it in the retreat group. Um, I told the committee this already, but for those of you who are looking at coming to a Great Lakes Escape retreat, Great Lakes Escape 2025 through myself and our committee, this is our 5-year anniversary. We're super, super excited. We will be launching the theme and the logo shortly. It has been finalized and it's official. However, I am taking next year off. I'm taking a pause, so there will not be a GLE Great Lakes Escape 2026. So for those of you who are thinking about signing up for 2026, we will not be having a 2026. Number one, it is my daughter's senior year, and I want to devote as much time as I can to that. Number two, I'm kind of burnt out. I've been struggling with um, a little bit of depression, a little bit of things at work, a little bit of things in family life, and I just don't necessarily have the mental capacity and want to invest more in continuing to see my friends and having girls' nights and different things like that, other than logistics of the retreat. I also want to put more time into the channel, which I don't have as much time as I had hoped. And lastly, I actually want to go on a vacation, either a retreat myself or a vacation with my husband and family or something like that. And a lot of times I have to use the time I have off for the retreat. So there will not be a 2026. Now, that doesn't mean there won't be a 2027. Um, it may come back as Great Lakes Escape, or it may come back as something completely different. It might be a smaller group. It might be in Michigan versus Ohio. I don't know about that. But I just feel like, yeah, thank you, Rhonda, and everyone in chat. I just feel like I talk the talk of self-care and knowing that I've reached my limit this year. I do not want to go past my limit, and I've gone past it in previous years, and it's not good. I have breakdowns. I don't enjoy life. And I know I'm like right at that moment, and so I'm just like, And as soon as I made that decision and made it live and like so there's no going back, I just felt this huge weight off my shoulder and felt like I can actually enjoy and be free to enjoy this retreat instead of that huge wave of, oh my gosh, I just don't have time. So I just want to let people know if you want to spread the news, that's fine. Um, Once my daughter is in college and different things like that, I think that the whole point of me doing a retreat was to help spread it across the country. And I think we've done that. I think there's a West Coast retreat, there's an East Coast retreat, there's, a Pennsylvania retreat, there's the Texas retreat. Tima is going to have a Missouri retreat. People are not as fearful anymore to have retreats and just spread the amazing art of diamond painting. And that was the whole goal of the Great Lakes Escape, was to show people that it can be done. And so I'm just really glad that our community has taken off and that there's a lot of different opportunities that people have instead of just the Great Lakes. So without further ado, let's dive. Yes, Crashly, there will be. There'll still be a sisters retreat. We'll talk about that off camera because people might crash that one. Hey Tammy, so good to see you. All right, we are going to dive in. Dive in. I'm going to close all the chats. And we're gonna go to, oh gosh, look at that. Rhonda! Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I love when you guys post things because this is your group too, right? You do not have to wait for us to post things. Um, okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna go down below first and I'll come back to the comments. Loving this, Matt. Almost finished with his Rain to Rainbows canvas. And then we have Tannis. Look at that. Looking good, girl. She's like, I've got the rainbow around me. All right, this is my happy Easter. This is Crashly's. Go check out her sneak peek. Oh, nice, Amy. Such a relaxing painting to work on. Absolutely. Mother's Day coaster sets. Best mom ever. I like this one in the middle. Super pretty. Melinda Eden by Dakota. Absolutely gorgeous. Love all the purples. Sherilyn, loving yours. Look at that. Oh, Tammy, you're fine. I just put it up. Just put it up like probably 20 minutes ago. Um, that's why I do the events that I do because you can just do whatever you're working on and just throw it out there. This one's gorgeous. Loving that. Let's see, Crafts with Crashly. Oh, some more up close of the Mother's Day coasters. We have a finish. Melissa has a finish. Look at that cross. Love DP with sparklers. This was mine. Looked a little yellow. Happy Meal coasters. And then this is week 2. So we'll go back up. I'll refresh it. Refresh. Refresh, rewind. Here we go. Comments. I don't want to comment. I want to see the comments. Here we go. Most all comments. There's Cheryl Lynn's. Absolutely beautiful. I love all the colors in this one. So bright and springy. So bright and springy. Here's Tracy's. Love the rainbow colors and the abstract cat. Cat's like, hey, I just chillin'. I just chillin'. All right, Tammy. I will refresh in a minute. Here's Mary's. Mary's, I love this. How long has it taken you? You're finally down to the last section. Oh, Loving this, Dawn. So cool. Adopt, don't shop. Yes, absolutely. From Crystal Canvas. Here's Courtney's. This is her cow. I love this cow. Oh, this is me. Give me a book. Put me in a tub. I would love a hot tub. All right, here's Billy's. Billy's Pastel Visions Dreamer Design. Ooh, look at that tree. That tree's got probably some serious roots. Look at how like intricate, all intricate, Oh, Linda, I'm loving this. Look at all the detail. Okay, look at the mice. They're like chilling out, and the cat's reading. Oh, look at the little girl. So much detail. Absolutely loving. Kayleen, you did it. You finished it. Brookside Retreat. Absolutely love it. Those swans. Look down here, the detail with the lanterns. You're in the garden. Absolutely gorgeous. Mutt Nuts Progress Diamond Painting Shop. I did buy, excuse me, I've been meaning to buy for a while, from a new shop to me. I can't wait to show it. So Diamond Painting Shop made me think of that because I haven't bought from Diamond Painting Shop yet. Michelle Hunter, look at the kitty cats. This is where I want to be. I love those shades. And I love, okay, look at this. Michelle, you've got it going on. You've got your cat paws and you've got your flip-flops. Like you are all in on this. And look at, oh, I love this. Over here, this cover minder, in the top right corner, we've got the palm tree. Loving it, loving it. Momo! Here's Momo. Oh gosh, caught by a sunbeam. You are doing this. This is 200 colors. It's 130 by 100 square. Oh my gosh. Mom. All right, Mom. Love you. Sleep well. How long is this gonna take you? Oh, Anita's reminding me I need to post my whip. Thank you, Anita. All right, Summer Breeze. See, this is Rhonda. Look at how straight Rhonda's. Oh, let's just all be jelly jelly right now of how straight Rhonda gets these. I love it. We're gonna be jelly. Jelly, jelly. Tammy, here's Tammy's. This is my update. Tammy, this is beautiful. I love the flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. Anita is doing her J wall. Oh, Steve, I need, here's my Mountain Dew. Anita, if you're in the chat, here's my Mountain Dew. Oh, Tanis, here's her week in progress. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. All right, so we're gonna refresh real quick. See what we got going on. I think we saw them all. I will double check just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. Yep, we got them all. I'm gonna stop share. I did, well, I drank it a little bit earlier. I was at the shop getting the oil change, and after about 30 minutes, and my eyes were going cross-eyed with all the payment stuff, I was like, I'm gonna go over to the Mountain Dew. So I didn't have any cash. I looked for it. I put in my debit card because you had to insert it. And okay, Sue, I can't wait. I will pull it up in just a minute. Um, my chip on my card has not been working lately. So I put it wants you to insert instead of swipe. So I insert it, and the machine is so loud. It talks to you. The machine was like, please select your choice beverage. I was like, choice beverage? Okay, all right. So it was B8. So I typed in B8. Validating credit card. It was my debit card, but that's what it said. Cannot process. Thank you. And I was like, what the heck? And there's no one in this room, so it's like echoing on the walls. So I do it again, and it's like, select your choice of beverage. And then it rejects it again. I'm like, holy cow, today is payday. I know I have money in the bank. This has nothing to do with that. So they had a tap thing. So I tapped it, and then it was like, select your choice of beverage. So I selected it and the tap part worked. So it gave me the Mountain Dew. And then literally as I took my first drink and go, realize the Wi-Fi is not working, they come in and they're like, your car's done. So I'm like, all right. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys because I gotta blow my nose or I'll start coughing. 1 minute, please. I had to be careful because if I show myself blowing my nose, Crashly is going to do a screenshot and I'm going to get posted on the Get Your Weird On 2026. So I got to be careful. Hi, Marquita. So good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Momo says grocery. I can't talk tonight. Grocery store. They use a plastic bag and cover it and then swipe it. It's a good idea. Next time I'm there, that's what I'll try. Absolutely. All right. Sue said that she just posted hers. So we want to see what Sue has for us. See here. Let's share the screen. Share the screen. Ooh, that's beautiful, Sue. Do, 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 do. I love it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing it. So beautiful. A horse in the sky. Marquita, we are doing good, especially with our alien bunny. Yes, we're gonna learn and groove together. Sorry. Just a little bunny humor there. What is the most annoying toy that your children, grandchildren, nieces, and nephews have ever had? I promised my brother and sister-in-law on my husband's side, Crashly shot of Jenn dancing with the alien bunny. Oh gosh. I wish Marquita, I would give it to you, but my son stole it from daycare, so I have to take it back to daycare. Um, I told my brother and sister-in-law on my husband's side that we would not buy their kiddos things that made noise unless there was an on-off button. I've stayed pretty true to that. Um, and I don't think I've really bought my sister and brother-in-law anything of making noise. So she didn't want the bunny to be alone this weekend. He borrowed it for the weekend. I know. I know. I'm so excited though. We're doing Easter baskets. Furby. Exactly. Um, so I got some stuff for my son to put in the Easter basket. Just some little toys. Excuse me. But for my daughter, I found at the Dollar Tree, they had this ball that you open up and there was something inside, and that was like a specialty ball, the $5 bonus. But right next to that was the Nerf, so the name brand, not the non-name brand, not the generic. The generic was $5. The Nerf was $1.25, so I bought it. It's a ball. When you open it up, it has a game inside, and the game inside is cornhole. So it's these little cornhole things. So I'm putting that in her Easter basket, and then There's one other thing I got for Easter basket besides candy, and then she has wanted we don't own guns, anything like that, but I do like to go to the shooting range. I don't go very often. I think I've gone maybe 4 or 5 times total in my life. Um, but she has wanted to learn how to shoot. And one of her best friend's dads is a security, like he has his own security um business, and he's really really good. And so I've joked with him over the past couple years, and now that she's almost 18, my husband and I talked, and he said if we just buy the ammo, my daughter's best friend's dad, who's a good friend of ours, if we just buy the ammo, he will take us to his range and teach her how to shoot a gun. We're not buying a gun or anything like that. Um, but that's what I'm gonna put, like, on a note and put in her Easter basket, and then she and I are gonna go as a mother-daughter date to go do that, and then he's gonna bring his daughter with him when he teaches her so that they can have, like, and then we'll probably go out to lunch or something like that. So I'm kind of excited about that. Um, Silver Bullet is here in where I live, but he has his own thing. So that's what we thought we'd do. Like I can't wait. We're gonna have like the big earmuffs and the glasses, and we're gonna be out in nature. I think it's outside. But she's gonna get to learn, and he's gonna like go through all the safety and all of that. Like he's a super funny guy, but when it comes to that, he's like um very, very safe. So I'm really excited to put that in her Easter basket. And I'm excited to do like the mother-daughter thing. Hey, look, I got my chocolate chip cookie blanket. So yeah, that is the plan for her basket. Right now, she and my husband are at a minor league team baseball game. So they usually go to the opening game. The last 2 years they haven't, but this year they did. And they had free tickets if the temperature did not hit 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and it didn't hit 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So he was able to get 2 free tickets, which were for tonight. So I think that's where they're at tonight, but there was like a rain delay, and it was supposed to start at 6:30. It didn't start till 7:45. So that's where they're at. Um, let's see. See and say, push top, there's beads in it. Yes, Tammy, that is the annoying toy. Push popper. I loved Sousa's Furby. I loved the little popper that had the balls in it and that you would like roll around. It was on a stick and it goes pop, 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 pop. Is that what you guys are talking about? I loved that. It makes so much noise. Excuse me. I used to always go to my friend's house because I thought she had the fun toys, and then she would come to my house because she thought I had the fun toys. And now that we're all adults, it's kind of like you understand your toys don't seem as fun because you're always playing with them. Where's somebody else's toys? Now, she had this little, her brothers actually did this little toy thing that you could drive the wheel and go doot, 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 doot. So, oh dear, dip. I'm gonna be all over the place. My sister had a vacuum cleaner that when you pushed it, it would go. There were little tiny balls in the vacuum tower part, and it go and it go. The balls would go up and down. Didn't make the noises the popper did. My grandmother had a wooden duck that on the wheels were rubber flapper feet, and when you would roll it, it'd be like flip, 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 flip. Let's see. Oh, and the friends I was talking about, we used to go bird hunting because they had a tree house and we'd go up in the tree. Um, that's what it was, Amy. It was a wooden duck on a stick with the rubber feet. Um, and she had these like toy binoculars, and it always had the toy binoculars, and we'd be like looking for birds, but you couldn't see anything. I mean, they weren't didn't really work. Um, let's see, what else? I remember my parents bought a toy for us on Christmas Eve, and my sister used it first before me, but she broke it, so I never got to use it. After that, my parents gave up on giving us toys Christmas Eve and just gave us pajamas. 'Cause you can't break those. Let's see, what else? Um, I don't think Little Man has anything annoying. We did buy him, he's got like a crib. Um, all right, let's see if I can settle this down. Um, we got him one of those crib toys, and he turns it on, and it has this really nice ocean sound. And then he doesn't like that. He's learned how to switch the top, so now it plays music, but the music changes like every 10 seconds and drives me bonkers. Bonkers! All right, I'm back. Um, Furby never shut up. It was locked in a cabinet. Dippin' Time says duck that would quack when you pulled it on a string. Do you guys remember the My Buddies? My buddy, wherever I go, you're gonna go, my buddy. Ooh, I'm gonna die here on live camera. I'm actually gonna get some views and it'll be after I die. Um, the kids love Barney and then Elmo, like Tickle Me Elmo. Oh my gosh, remember when that was huge? I never wanted the Tickle Me Elmo though. Anyway, let's try not to get crazy with our toys. I'm gonna have to end the night because I don't think I can stop coughing for a bit. But I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you all. I cannot wait to see you next week. Have an amazing Easter. And until next time, be blessed. Take care. Bye bye.